It's good to be the king.
I get that there's Prophet here, so that's another hero that deals well with playing against these melee in-your-face heroes such as Brood and Doom, and these Arcane Boots, you can keep your Devour going, you can keep your Scorched Earth going for farming. As First Blood will be spilled top. The lane swap that Aster went for bringing Naga up top gets punished immediately, actually. If they can get a go before she gets too many siphons up. Alright, she's actually... never mind that. She got a siphon ready.
And looks to be fine. Still has a salve.
Yeah.
And 100 away from his gloves of haste. Mid lane, though, Mikey getting some backup via crit as the Storm Spirit does barely die on the high ground. Now, Baboka is going to get telekinesis back into the fray. Mikey, he's getting extremely low, though. Looks like he's going to drop. So it's a mid for mid. As Crit gets Ice Path, the Jingu's not going to be able to keep Baboka alive, but they do find the Rubik in the end, so it's a complete trade all across the board.
Perhaps there's some merit to Crimson, but I don't think it's better than the pipe, to be honest.
Mikey, he's smoked up. Yep. Saberlight's in the area as well. There's a Searing Change to start things out. Siamese Cat is certainly dead. Monet in the trees will be fine.
He's going to pull back the wave as well.
Mikey mid lane, Boundless Strike. Ooh, they tried... Very good attempt, but not able to get the full stun lock. So, ends up being a wasted Macro Pyre.
Oh, Moonlight Shadow XXS.
Yep, that's again. A Doom. Don't think they have the TPs available, but they are relatively close. Telekinesis back in. Arteezy, they might be able to get the deny onto XW or XXS, and they do not. Arteezy gets the kill. Crit. He steals Zip, and he's going to be fine. Although Storm Spirit getting some distance, and it's not going to be enough.
Force of optimism within the world.
Monet in the top lane. Satanic Hunger pop by Saberlight. There's the song as the Slight came through. Will this be used to try to set up the Ice Path Macro Pyre? Indeed, they get to. Oh, actually gets the leap off in time. So Fly is perfectly okay.
Oh!
The song was stolen.
Are you
Shopify
serious?
Actually want to fight here. There's the arrow, connects onto the DP, but Mikey's the one taking the brunt of the damage now. Has his Remnant up, trying to get the space. There's the telekinesis, try to save him. The big zip in. XWY really committing here to get this Ember Spirit. There's the Electric Vortex, finally finds the kill. Has very little mana to speak of, but still ends up netting another kill onto Crit. So nice turnaround here from Aster.
They don't get any structural damage, and Arteezy is completely untouched. For now. Trouble is a brewing now, though.
Yeah, that's sounds like another Cinderin-ism, as Arteezy will most certainly die after being praised by Cinderin.
Spends his Doom as well onto the Naga, so won't have that available now for the next play, but...
Well, they're coming.
It's like Shopify wants some revenge here.
They do. Crit
gets
right
eyes on Naga.
There's the Fade Bolt to start it out. Telekinesis. Arrow will not connect unless you consider that a connection onto the illusion, but they have the Searing Chains. Monet, no song for 60 seconds. One Slight should do it. And down he goes to Mikey. And they're going to continue to chase and get the Jakiro as well.
Old school Mirana brain there. He leaped in to get the double Starstorm, but that was not necessary. And he leaps into Ice Path and doesn't get it off. So that was definitely a possible kill. All right, Baboka goes scouting, finds the ward.
Yep, he finds more than that. Finds his gravestone as well.
XWY should count his lucky stars for that. That is absolutely a kill if the Mirana does not leap there, but just Starstorms at max range.
And zipping in, XWY has actually used a lot of mana already, but looks like they'll find Saberlight pretty easily. But here come the rest of Shopify. They take out the DP. XWY uses basically the rest of his mana, but it looks like it's enough distance, although Saberlight's kind of blocking him in with the spiders.
Yeah, I feel like Aster have not solved this Brood problem at all this game. With the lane swap that's Shopify did, at least find a little bit of a pick here onto the Mirana, but not a big deal for Shopify to lose support here and there.
Oh, they find Saberlight
bigger though,
so this one would be quite nice. Macropyre's used, Wukong's command as well. Crit is in the area, but all he has right now is a Spirit Siphon. Don't help Saberlight too much, but they still will be able to keep him alive. Now they're going to turn this around into Baboka. Has a ton of armor right now, but it's about to dissipate as Mikey big Sleight of Fist onto 3 heroes, and Saberlight can still continue to fight. Arteezy has his Doom, but now they're next to the tier 2 tower. Uses the Horsey, gets off the Infernal Blade, and it looks like they're just going to be able to get this kill from afar in all likelihood. Saberlight with just... all they use is the Sleight of Fist. So double kill for Mikey. They're going to continue on here. They're not really afraid at all. Looks like Siamese Cat looks to be next on the list. Infernal Blade again. Pops his wand. They don't want to go too deep, but triple kill for Mikey off of Sleight of Fist set up by the rest of his team. Yeah, that's something. RTZ 1,000 away from Blink Dagger.
XWY gets
they find
chained,
him.
gets
Searing chains.
doomed.
There's the doom, and there is the death.
Oh, the classic Rubik. Right there.
Yeah.
That's the
I
Yapzor.
contributed.
Yapzor cosplay.
And he has BKB, Maelstrom, and going to be going for the shard into the Aghanim Scepter. So pretty much what we're used to seeing. The Maelstrom is just depending on the game, I guess. We had to praise him. Or you had to praise him. This is all you.
He's
Bought the
gonna live,
BKB.
so it's okay.
Yep, he's perfectly fine. What a god Mikey is. Wukong's command comes out from Baboka, but the double searing chains. Saberlight is here as well, but has to kind of reposition himself.
Crit's gonna
Either
X
way,
them.
Shopify with 2 kills. Crit. What about Crit? He's gonna X them?
Yep.
Okay, he R'd them. It's a hard one.
There, but not the biggest of deals. Back to farming, 2-minute cooldown.
Still has skeletons, by the way.
And Aster is getting run at bottom.
Yeah, while our
Nice boundless.
away, XXS and company want to fight next to their tier 2 tower, but looks like he might be taking the brunt of the damage here, and Mikey is there to clean things up. All they're going to lose is Fly for the time being, as Monet has his song, still not quite finished with the heart. Saberlight feeling very tanky with his Hood Greaves ready to go. Tier 2 tower still standing, though. I'm sure RTZ, I would assume, is just looking for a Centaur creep.
Saberlight's just really being annoying here.
He wants
He's gonna
to
get
go in
boundless.
here. Boundless Strike is there. Crit with the X, as you like to call it. Moonlight Shadow, but the Sentry is down. XWY is going to take a lot of damage from Mike, who pops
feared.
that BKB.
Oh my god, that was
just
close.
fine, but no, he's going deep. He's going really
dead.
deep there. He's actually going to get the kill. What a sick kill. Double for Mikey. 4 dead, and another fight that Shopify win without RT's even remotely close.
Crit with the shard Spirit Siphon. That completely caught XWI off guard. He got feared during that fight.
The fact that the shard works with all shards in the game. Pretty insane with the right steal.
Might end up losing Fly here. He's being spotted.
Yep, this has happened.
Too slow on the
a time or two.
Lotus.
Get that pretty easily, but Mikey
Nothing
wants to
comes for
go
free.
in here. Huge sleight of fist. They're going to be able to take out the Jakiro right off the bat. They're just going to fight inside this Wukong's command, knowing this is just a support Monkey King. And yeah, Searing Chain is going to finish him off there. The zip in, though. XWI wants to try to take out Mikey, but the rest of his team is continuing to fight. Monet is still very healthy. Crit attempting to get away, but it's not going to happen. Mikey with another sleight of fist. He's extremely low. There's the song. I don't think there's any remnants up anyway. They're just going to put the remnants down on top of him. The brother remnants, as it were. One more sleight of fist for the row, but it's not enough to stay alive. Storm still ends up dropping, though. So in the end, it's a 3 for 2. Although he's perfectly happy with Spirit Siphons he's been getting lately. There's the Boundless Strike cleaning up most of the spiders.
Crit's gonna steal the treat.
Yep, he sure will. There's the Telekinesis. Arrow to follow. Monkey King is likely dead, but XWY jumps in. They're going to lose their support Monkey King, but it might be a trade for Crit. He's invisible right now. They have the vision, and they get the kill.
Yeah, probably Hex Bloodthorn I think would be really
slow.
good.
I think Aster are going to get here in time.
Yep.
Ice Path is going to come likely.
And they have Song.
Connect on 3 with the Macropyre on top. XWY jumps in with a BKB. And you can see Mikey trying to do as much as he can, but this Wukong's command is really proving to be an issue. The snatch of the Aegis from Mikey, so technically Roche is taken by Aster. I'm not sure who got the shard. We're going to see as this fight continues to play out. As Saberlight is going to get stuck inside this Ice Path. He looks to be the first to fall in this engagement. Now the zip back in. That's going to be the death of Crit. So 2 for nothing, but the Aegis on the side of Shopify. Yeah, very important.
The tower's gone, though. They might be too late. Aster is in a
have an
pretty
idea
good
that Baboka
position.
might be in these trees. He's going to get the Boundless Strike with the Wukong's command, focusing down Crit. That is their target. They get him, but he buys back in the game. Now XWY extremely low on mana. As Mikey, he pops a BKB of his own, forcing the rest of Aster back. Meanwhile, the rest of Shopify aren't even remotely close, it feels like. So they're going to be able to take out Mikey, but this is just the Aegis. XWA completely out of mana now. There's the jump in from RTZ. There's the Doom onto the Naga Siren. Saberlight going to try to keep them at bay here. There, the Infernal Blade, the jump in from Mikey. XWY still trying to provide some support. Gets off the Electric Vortex, still basically out of mana though. Mikey taking heavy damage, gets off the Sleight of Fist. In the meantime, Saberlight continue to right-click the Naga, but it's not going to be enough. He's still 2 dead on the side of Shopify. They finally get the Storm Spirit. Ice Path is just being such a nuisance here. Naga Siren gets off the
Oh my
ultimate,
god, if they get out.
They are going to get out. Well, okay, just the Naga. The rest of his team's fucked. But Saberlight, okay, he looks like he's going to get dropped as XWY bought back into this game. TP to that outpost, and now Mikey on the run, half HP, Lotus Orb applied.
It's a dieback.
He is dead. Triple kill for XXS. I didn't even realize he died with Aegis, died again, bought back and died?
Yes.
Again?
Yes.
Oh dear. Lotus Orb.
Baboka giving the vision here for the Naga. They want to maybe get Arteezy here.
That was very nice. War Stomp into Arrow. But Baboka's still going to jump on top of these trees. And they'll get the Marana. So a bajillion kills going the way of Aster.
It's weird to see because Shopify's been playing such an amazing game pretty much up until this point, but that fight was so disconnected from them. They were not in the same targets. I don't know if I agree with dooming the Naga there either. Like maybe they could have found a better fight together. But it got a little bit scrappy, and they're running out of solutions now for the Naga. She's reached critical mass. Ember can't handle her anymore.
Yep, XWY, he's going to get lifted immediately into the tier 3 towers, but the Bloodthorn just rips Saberlight a new one. No buyback for him, so this is going to at the very least be a set of racks for Aster. And yeah, and that last, I mean, the big fight.
They can keep going. I think Naga is almost invincible. Like, who's killing her now? Arteezy's build does not counter Naga yet. It doesn't have any AoE damage.
They do pop Fortification. And you can see Arteezy was trying to push the wave, but it's really the mid lane that's the issue. So no backdoor protection for Shopify. So the Exorcism will take out the tier 3 tower, and might be a second set of racks that Shopify will have to give up. Melee racks getting pretty low. And yeah, they're going to have to give this up. And we'll see if Aster want to play it disciplined and back off.
They do. Sure, you were not dying during that BKB and you were putting some pressure, but you effectively spent your BKB making your team connect, right? And then you were susceptible afterwards, so it didn't really matter.
Oh, they're spotted. XXS. Okay, big jump in from Arteezy. Gets the Doom onto the Storm Spirit, but the Song of the Siren, once that BKB is off for Arteezy, they'll have to back away. Mikey gets off his BKB, but really to no avail. Feels like a wasted effort.
This is
Shopify.
Real bad for Shopify. This is get the hell out of their territory.
Look at this command completely blocking them from one location. It's actually stolen by Crit, so FPS can take a dump for everybody in this game. And the zip in now from XWY, who was originally doomed. He is perfectly A-OK. And now they're going to try to clean up the rest of Shopify. Arteezy is next on the list. Double kill for XWY.
Good sidestep from him juking in the trees.
Jakiro's continue to pursue, though, and they have XWY in the area. And they get the Ice Path, so already half HP is Mikey. No TP available. Has the Remnant extremely slow, and there's still some mana to work with from XWY. So this should be a kill, and indeed it is. And while this is happening, of course, Exorcism.
Yeah, this should be game.
The Mega Creeps.
Yep, GG.
GG's called. Arteezy
oh boy, that one can't feel good for Shopify. They must have felt really good about this game for so long, and then everything just fell apart in 5 minutes. But like,
yeah, that was. Whew.
And this time around, the game is going to definitely be quite different. We're going to be starting off with the Nature's Prophet pick for Aster into Beast Snap.
Okay. Tricks of the trade, harassing Fly a little bit more, but yeah, I mean the fact that Ricky, this is one of the reasons as we're going to see first.
Okay, this was not a kill I was expecting. I had not looked at this lane just yet, but Beastmaster Snap. I know the attack speed slows of Jakiro, so yeah, this is gonna be a tough time to be a Beastmaster.
Oh, Mikey mid lane, toss up after the Ava, phase shift comes through, actually pops the Fairy Fire, and here's a rotation from Baboka, so Mikey might be in trouble, and yeah, he's gonna throw the tree to try to get a kill, but it ain't happening.
Alright, easy curse on the bottom lane, they kill the Jakiro.
Okay.
As expected.
Easy peasy, yeah. See, the Baboka's starting to rotate towards that bot area. And Crit is likely to run into him very shortly, and they're going to get squeezed in with Siamese Cat getting off the dual breath into the Ice Path, but the cookie was there. But Reality Rift comes in, and Monet able to finish him off. Baboka actually gets credit for that one. Crit, he spots Baboka and vice versa. I believe he saw him at least. Yep, there's The cookie. All right, actually gets the D ward as well as XXS.
He's gonna die for this, but well worth it.
He will.
Surely.
Sprout is there. XWI actually expends his ult as well, but Saberlight is here
Oh, the
along with
Tumbler's
Mikey.
toy.
Avatos! That's a beautiful kill from Mikey onto the puck. Fly looks to be resigned to his death. XXS gets credit for that, but now he might be in trouble. Can even get slowed here as the boar finally taken out by Monet, and Mikey, as his Avalanche, will be able to take out the Nature's Prophet in turn. Toss to help out Saberlight to be able to TP away, but the Ice Path just in time ensures that Aster will at least get a core out of this. But major points going to Shopify for this fight.
Yeah, this is a big win for them. Again, keep in mind Arteezy during all of this is just free farming on the PA.
Oh,
This is
another
exactly
use
what
of the
PA
horsey.
wants.
Avatos, not enough to take out Jakiro. And actually, no reinforcements are here for Mikey.
the rocket
flare! Oh, Fly from downtown. And Monet completely out of mana, has 3 wand charges, and you can see more backup is on the way. Here's the Mortimer's Kisses inside the
Oh,
smoke
that's such a good
screen.
combo.
Beautiful hook shot to try to slow them down, and this ends up being a huge win for Shopify. But Boca not able to finish off Mikey, and Mikey wants to continue on. This man has some big old testicles. It won't be enough to get the kill onto the Ricky, so we'll TP back to base.
There's just so many things you need to worry about, right? Jakiro slows an Ice Path. Coil.
Fly.
CK stun,
Oh, he
dart.
gets 2 inside his cogs. Macropyre is there, so Fly will likely end up dropping. Oh, maybe not as the Roar expended onto XXS in the retreat. There's the coil onto 2 as Mikey's come to play now. The Boar continuing to pressure Monet.
Meaningful damage that they all have. But Boca on some courier hunt here. We'll get one.
Yeah.
Oh, he might
Mikey.
pay for it.
They'll toss back into Fly. There's the smoke screen, though. The tricks of the trade to follow.
Yes,
The dust will reveal him.
Nice read from XXS to not finish that big creep.
Get an
Very
important
good
observer
awareness.
ward there as well.
However, Saberlight.
XWY, yeah.
Same can't
they'll
be said for
find
him.
Saberlight. So that one is successful for Aster. Fly has his hook shot. And they're actually getting pincered in, and there it's going to connect onto the CK. Monet gets off the Phantasm, but he's still stuck inside the cogs. XXS is going to be able to take out that support in no time, but it's going to cost them the CK. You can see Arteezy actually going to get coiled in the meantime. Trying to tank this up, but he is not tanky at all with just the lone Battle Fury. So they get 1 core, but Shopify lose 2. I mean,
Just
he is
as
the
attacks.
best body in the game, Syndran. We know that.
Yeah, even after the nerfs, I think he still has the best total stat gain.
Easily. Not even close.
Puck.
Meanwhile, mid lane. Oh, the Avatos is enough with the cookie on top of it. So Puck takes a tumble. Now Mikey in a little bit of trouble. Still stuck inside the smoke screen. Looks like he's going to get punished for his transgressions. So mid for mid.
That was a 6 kill streak going the way of Monet. Big win there for Aster to get that trade.
This will be pretty fast, though. I don't think they can get here in time. Maybe they don't even want to contest. This will be a freebie, although Siamese Cat's in the area. There's the Macropyre. The hook shot's going to connect onto him, but Shopify able to secure both Roche and the Aegis. But the puck
Oh
coming
my
in.
God,
Oh
the
my
damage.
god, the damage! Double kill for XWI. That's 2
Holy!
heroes of Shopify completely deleted, but the crit from Arteezy is enough to take out Puck in turn. You find the kill on the Mikey, though, so 3 dead already for Shopify. Now Arteezy continuing to get pursued. Dual breath upon him. He's going to try to fight his way out of this, but the Ice Path connects. Baboka's in the area as well, has that sleep dart available, taking a lot of damage.
can't
Does
get
have to
him.
be a bit careful. And this is going to be the first life for Arteezy. He's doing a lot of damage in the meantime, though. But here comes Monet
They have Ice
finally.
Path again. He's
Ice Path has come. The question is, can Arteezy get a random crit? No, not going
He
to
cannot
happen. So
get to play his hero.
yeah,
Like, then that one has to be a win or you're just falling behind.
yeah. That definitely makes sense. Monet going for the rune. He's going to take an Avatos instead. Pops the BKB. The big Nature's Grasp there coming out on several heroes. The root is big, but the Roar on top of Monet, and they're able to clean him up nicely. Hook shot. I think it did connect onto the back line. And they're going to be able to take out the Jakiro in turn. A Mortimer's Kiss is used as well. Big coil into several heroes. XWI trying to finish somebody off, focusing on Fly for the time being. No stun to lock him down quite yet. So 2 dead in favor of Shopify. They've only lost the clock thus far. There's the Avalanche with the
Oh,
toss back
no!
onto the wrong target. Not the greatest synergy there with the Phantom Strike. Arteezy has to be careful. He's very low HP, actually going in pretty deep, trying to get some lifesteal benefits out of that Phantom Strike. Baboka able to tricks and get out safely, but the toss back onto the Nature's Prophet, that's the bigger kill anyway. And Arteezy continuing to get harassed by XWY.
He's dropping really low.
Looks like he's going to be fine. Saberlight already used his BKB. Not sure if he wants to fight. It might be a fake back as Arteezy wants to go in. Oh, that's a big crit onto Baboka. Gets off the tricks of the trade. Like he's going to be fine. There's the BKB from Monet. He wants to go in deep, and yeah, Saberlight is their target, but a nice hook shot from Fly, keeping them back, but it's not going to save the Beastmaster. Mortimer's Kiss is coming in. It's going to get completely canceled out. That was a nice reality rift into a smoke screen.
So I don't mind him going it next, but yeah, for now I do think...
Oh, the BKB is actually done. They missed the smoke on Arteezy, but...
This is a good hawk.
Oh, that's a good hawk! That's what that is. They kill the Jakiri, buys back into the game. Axes come out, but no roar for Saber. So another wasted BKB for him, and all they have to show for it is a support. He's going to attempt.
I actually think that smoke might have been barely spotted.
AC is now picked up, by the way, on Monet. There's the sleep. Onto the PA. Do they have the force staff? He's going to have to pop his BKB. And trying to disengage, but a nice stun coming out from Tiny. He pops the BKB as well. But Aster now on the retreat. They get the Sprout onto Mikey, who's kind of left alone here. There's the coil onto 2. Let's see if Shopify want to break and try to re-engage. Arteezy looking to still fight, but Saberlight is just dead without even getting off his ultimate. So Shopify likely will have to retreat with no buyback available for Saberlight. But that would mean the second Roche is going Aster's way. Nice kisses onto the huge avalanche. Is that enough to take out XXS? Yes, indeed. And they lose Monet as well, not respecting Shopify's ability to fight in the pit. And that means the second Roach goes to Shopify instead. Holy Jesus.
Could try to take some advantage. And I don't actually mind the Prophet not getting the silver edge because... Oh, hang on.
XWY. Yeah, Mortimer's Kisses are coming for him as well. Looks like the Ricky does die, but Eon Disc procs for XWY despite the Primal Roar being expended. So he will likely be fine.
Oh!
The hook shot. Okay. Now the Waning Rift onto the other side gets pushed back, continuing to be a nuisance. Rocket Flare's going to connect. They have the vision. Oh, the Horsey can't jump far enough. Didn't take the vaulting classes that he tried to use a long time ago, Cinderin, but it's only the pony. You can't upgrade that neutral, unfortunately.
XWY. I mean, sure, you're dodging them, but you don't have TP. They're going to find you eventually.
Illusory Orb. You will use it. Blink Dagger, Waning Rift. They do have vision again, briefly. Do they give up, is the question.
All right.
And yeah, as I say that, he queues it up. Okay. Double kill for Mikey out of nowhere.
All right.
Okay. Did he get a double Avatos?
Yeah.
What the hell?
They died, and now you go high ground. All right. I mean, this is what you want from your stand-in mid.
Avalanche.
Just kill everyone.
Back from the puck. Do they have enough to actually lock him down?
Oh my god.
He gets roared. The Eon Disc already procced, and that's a dead puck. No puck for 60 seconds. The Aegis does expire,
Mikey
but they
just
can
ended
go
the
for
game
the win.
single-handedly in 5 seconds.
Unreal. They are going to fortify. And you can see Monet prepping for battle here. Doesn't have enough to finish the full Bloodthorn, but has the Orchid now. Tier 3 tower already dead. And anytime you have a Tiny with all of this to go with it, these buildings are going to melt. BKB popped by Monet, trying to focus down Arteezy, but he has to run away instead. And now the focus is on just the Ancient. XXS stuck inside the cogs. And this is looking like a game number 2 victory for Shopify, unless there's a huge turnaround here. Life Near is applied. A lot of damage from XXS, doing quite a bit to try to defend this. But all they have to do is focus down the Ancient, and they'll do just that. So 1-1 split between Aster and Shopify. And yeah, Mikey literally just dropped the mic.